Hey, Professor here with Deranged Airsoft, and today I'm going to show you how we change our LiPo batteries on the field using the PTS IRS handguard instead of using the PTS polymer handguard. Now, as many of you know, the PTS polymer handguard can store lots of different sizes of batteries. That's what makes it appealing to a lot of AEG owners, is because you can fit a large variety of batteries inside of this. Some high capacity, some low capacity, whichever ones you want. However, with the IRS, it cuts down on the amount of available space inside of this area and really requires you to use a LiPo battery. We found that these stick size batteries are really the size that fit best inside of here, and we use 7.4 volt 20C 1200 milliamp batteries are what we use in our guns. So I'm going to show you how we fit them inside of here, an easy way to get them to fit in and an easy way to change it in the field. Now, as many of you know, in order to take out this handguard, you need to use the supplied bullet. We bought some orange ones to replace some of the few that we had. But it comes with a supplied bullet, the PTS Masada does. And you're supposed to push it out push this pin out using this pin. And it pops right out that other side there. And it comes right off. And then you can fit lots of different size batteries in there. With the IRS handguard, it's the exact same way. You put it on. It might help if I push this pin out. Okay. Like so, and it's on. And you can see in there is not a lot of space to really fit in a lot of batteries. So like this stick battery here fits in pretty nice, and you could scoot it all the way in if you wanted to from the front. But there's not as much space as what's available inside of here, mostly because of the design of this. If you look at it inside here, it's got two flat sections and then this drop in section here, and it makes it perfect storage for these types of batteries when you get it inside of there. Now in the field, this pin, if you look at it, barely pops up outside of this spot here. So with your finger you can push it in and you can pull out this other side. Now without gloves on, this is very easy to do. But if you were to have gloves on in the field, it's kind of hard to get enough material around this spot to pull it out. So you still kind of need to use your bullet just to get enough to do it. Well, we found a trick to get around this situation. So you take it and you pull out this pin out of this handguard. Okay. So here's our IRS pin, and I'm going to do the same thing with my polymer handguard here. I'm going to take the pin out of it. And you'll notice the two of them are different in length. This is the handguard one, the polymer handguard, and this is the IRS handguard. So we got about 1/4 of an inch length difference. That's important. So we take the polymer one and we put it into the IRS handguard here, and notice how much is sticking out now. Now this is how we normally run ours. So if you're thinking, well, it's a lot sticking out now, you're going to bump it, you're going to knock it loose. We play pretty rough, and I've never had this knock loose on its own. Alright, so this is really nice now, because you have all that extra amount sticking out there. All you got to do is put a finger on it, pops out, you have quite a bit there, and you just grab it, and now you can change your handguard out without the need of using the bullet. So now it's toolless. Awesome. Alright, so how do we keep our battery in place for that little spot there? We take our battery and we use a little elastic piece, and we put it around the barrel, and we just tuck it in there and make sure to get it inside of these not charging handle, but the barrel disconnect handle. We just slide it right in between there, and that keeps it nice and lined up. Tuck in these cables, plug in your Dean's connector, or whichever connector you use really. Tamiya would still work also. We just like Dean's. Take your handguard, pop it out here, lay it on top, and it goes right on. Piece of cake. And now you're up and you're ready to fire. Okay, so battery, you're running, you're playing the whole day, the whole game, and you notice now all of a sudden my battery's kind of low, so I want to change. So you got a guy covering you, or you find some cover, and pop it out. Pull the other one out of your pack, put it right into that spot there, connect it up, make sure the wires are out of the way, Handguard goes back on, and you're done, and you're up, and you're ready to go. Pretty nice and easy, and that's how we here at Deranged Airsoft, that's how we change out our batteries out of this quickly and efficiently in the field without the need of any tools. So, you know, leave us a comment if you found another way that makes it easy for you to change out your batteries in the field. Let us know, post them here on YouTube or subscribe. Also go on Facebook and let us know what you thought at Deranged Airsoft. And thanks for watching.